I'm probably going to be sitting right here about 6:30. I actually would prefer if you did.
Okay, I definitely will then. Okay, thanks again, Joy.
Okay, thanks for the call, Mark. Good morning. Usual day in the port is usually, for starters, looking at the schedule, trying to determine exactly what's on the books for the day, who's already in port, what their needs are, checking out to see that everybody's safely moored and no trash in the harbor, no oil leaks if possible. We really strive to prevent those, and hoping that we can manage to squeeze in all the traffic to the docks for the day based on what the needs are for the barges. And we're hoping to schedule the next coming traffic for the next few days and keep everything flowing smoothly so that we can get the cargo, fuel, gravel in or out, and all the trucking done for the staging, and everybody works smooth so that there's a few hiccups. That's the ultimate goal. It doesn't always work that way, but that's what we shoot for. Main users for the harbor would be the small boat fishing fleet for the crab and halibut fisheries. Also, some of our guys go do the herring fishery over in eastern Norton Sound. And then the gold dredging fleet we have that is expanding rapidly. We have a few transient boats, outsiders, that come in on the way to or from the Northwest Passage that utilize Nome for a good stopping point to rest and fuel up and get the rest of their gear loaded. And then small tugs and barges, research boats, small tenders that come in and bring catch in from Gullivan for the seafood plant. When the barges are not inside the small boat harbor, we have more room for the smaller fleet, and we can accommodate everybody at this point. The overcrowding and tight space results from when the barges come in, you got somebody on the east wall or a couple of them on the east wall, and then you've got some research ships and tenders on the fish dock. We have to double up the small craft to make room for the barges. The space issue has been on the inside, specifically in the small boat harbor. We haven't been as hectic on the causeway docks this year, save for a few days where we were absolutely buried. I think these guys all talk to each other and schedule to come into Nome on the same day. It sure seems that way sometimes, but because of the gravel export being a little down this year, and I'm sure that's based on the economic situation, and not a lot of research going on up north in the Chukchi and Beauforts because of the issues on them being able to go up there and work so far and not having their permissions. We haven't had that much of a space issue out on the causeway yet, except for those few days I mentioned. The small boat harbor has definitely been crowded since early July, and we spend most of our time managing that overcrowdedness in the small boat harbor for sure. I know last year and the year before we saw a significant amount, and especially late in the season when we typically slow down when the harbor starts to freeze and the traffic at the causeway slows down considerably. The support and seismic and research boats for the Chukchi and Beaufort definitely kept us rolling as if we were in the middle of September. It wouldn't be realistic to say that we wouldn't see that traffic because we are the major port, the closest major port to that area, and these guys have to come by. They can either come here or they can go to Dutch for their services. I believe we can count on an increased volume of traffic. That means we have to work hard and continue on our ideas for expansion.